right, so up here looking at our next section, we're going to be looking at section 3, solving quadratics by square roots. Probably one of our easier sections of the bunch, but definitely one you're going to want to know how to do. So this first one, just remember your goal with these questions in general is you want to get x squared by itself equals usually just like a number. Once you do so, you'll square root both sides. Right, so that's kind of going to be our general flow. So this first one, you're going to add the 8 over. So if you do that, you'll get 2x squared equals 32. Don't jump the gun and square root both sides yet. You still got that 2 to deal with, so divide that over. And next, when you square root both sides, you'll get your answer. But don't forget to put a plus or minus with it. So two kind of big things to remember: get x squared by itself, or what's up to the second power by itself before you square root both sides. And then also don't forget your plus or minus. Easy to do. I'm guilty of it myself. Don't tell anyone or they'll take my math card away. So let's look at this last one. Same idea. Subtract the 11. Bring down your negative 3x squared. That would be what? 6. Divide by negative 3. You'll get x squared is negative 2. If you get a negative number, when you square root both sides, don't put the negative in your calculator because you'll get an error. But it'll still be plus or minus. Do the square root of normal 2 in your calculator. I don't really have a calculator handy, but it's like 1.41 and then pi. So I cannot write on this to save my soul. I can't write hardly anyways. Here, I'm just going to write it down here, and then I'll probably have to, well, maybe I won't have to erase it. We'll see. It'd be plus or minus about 1.41i. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong about that decimal, but if not, it's just because I don't really have a calculator handy here. So next, this last one, even if you have like a binomial, squared equals 4, well, we have what's up to the second power by itself. So we can just square root both sides. That would give us what's underneath, because that's going to cancel out that power of 2. Square root of 4 is going to be plus or minus 2. Anytime you square root both sides of an equation, you have to put that plus or minus sign. And now we're going to solve this. So there's two ways you can do this. One is in your head, just do positive 2 minus 5. That would be negative 3. Do negative 2 minus 5. That would be negative 7. But if you're having a hard time seeing this, you really set up two equations. Set it equal to positive 2, set it equal to negative 2, and just solve these simple one-step equations. So you get negative 3, and you'd get negative 7. And I believe that's what I said earlier. If I didn't, I messed up as usual. But hopefully this helps with section 3. Next video, we'll look at section 4.